So if you're looking to move to Orlando, you might be Googling like moving to Orlando, or like, you know, you're on YouTube like this, looking at different spots in Orlando. But Orlando is huge. It's like 34 zip codes. It spans a massive amount of space. And so it's kind of hard to see because a lot of folks, they'll just dial into a lot of the suburbs, like stuff that they've heard of before. Davenport, Kissimmee, Lake Nona, Winter Garden, right? But there's a lot of hidden gems in the city of Orlando that are fantastic, that don't get a lot of love. So today we're gonna kind of spin around downtown Orlando and a little bit of the outskirts and show you some of the pocket neighborhoods that I think you'll love. Stay tuned. All right, so one of the first little spots that is just east of Lake Eola downtown is Thornton Park. It's not that big of a place. It's located in 32801 if you're looking online. And homes there, you got stuff that was built in the 20s all the way up to like really cool townhouse or brownstones that they've created, which I'll show you a couple of both here in a minute. But it's an amazingly active community for how small of the neighborhood it is. They do like every Thursday, they do like art in the park kind of deal where they've got like 20 artisans from local shops come out and provide stuff. It's just a very active little area, and it's a great like walkable spot too. You've got higher end shops like boutique shops, you've got little bars, little restaurants. It's a really cool little pocket right outside of downtown Orlando. So here's an example of something that just sold. That's 1,900 square feet, built in 1920. It's a 3.3, and it sold for $429 in 2020. And so obviously prices around here are going kind of crazy. Prices are going up, but that's just one example of kind of real estate in Thornton Park. One other cool place here in Thornton Park is the Brownstones at Thornton Park. These things range from like 1,600 all the way up to 2,500 square feet. Currently, they're about mid sixes up to 800, but they're brand new, rooftop deck. The finishes are insane. And I remember when these were first being built, I was like, really, you're gonna pay that much money for right that spot? But I'll tell you what, you're walkable to everything in this area, and it's really cool. You got the dog park across the street. You've got a lot of cool things in close proximity, and one of the beautiful things about living downtown Orlando. All right, so another little spot just west of downtown is College Park. It's 32804, and it's a super good, like tight-knit community with a really good range of houses. You've got like some lakefront properties, which we'll show you in a minute. A lot of older like little shops as well, which is pretty cool. But you'll know you're in College Park because a lot of the street names are named after colleges, and just really affluent kind of area right outside of downtown. So that one right there is 1,600 square feet. It's a 3.2, built in the 40s. That guy just closed for $355. And so this whole area is really cool. You got these like bungalow style, single story places that are super easy to remodel because a lot of them need to be remodeled. But you can find some that have been updated, which are really, really nice. All the way to places that have been like torn down and just beautiful new homes in the area. And so let me show you a couple other spots in the area as well. So that house right there, I mean, built in the 50s, right? Obviously well done. It backs to Lake Silver, and then eventually somebody tore something like that down and built what we have right in front of us, which is probably like a 3,000 square foot house for probably $1.5 to $1.7 million. And so that's kind of like the span in College Park. You've got everything from like the Wellesley building over there, which is like mid 3s, 400s for a condo. And then you got smaller homes in the 300s and bigger houses on the lake for 1.5 plus. So that one is 5 bedrooms, 4.5 baths, built in 2020. And speaking of teardowns, I mean, that was a teardown, obviously. Listed right now for 1.55, and they do have an offer on the table. So as we're driving through here, you've got like all of these teardowns. And so you're seeing a lot more of that in College Park. All right, So as we head over to like the last little spot in downtown that I think is pretty cool, there's a lot of little spots around Orlando. You need to dive in deep to see everything that it has to offer. There's like so many little parks areas. There's Ivanhoe, there's Thornton Park, Delaney Park, Baldwin Park, College Park, Winter Park. There's a lot of parks, districts, the Milk District, all the different things coming, the packing districts coming. Like, there's so many cool little things that are happening in downtown Orlando. And so if city living is something you're part of, you want sort of like an older home that has a little bit of character, or you want one of those tear down newer homes, Orlando has that for you. So make sure you dive in. If you have questions, make sure you reach out. I'd love to help you kind of navigate the space. So that house is a 3-2, 1,600 square feet, completely remodeled. It was listed at $515 and it's currently under contract. We are in the Soto District, and that kind of is like Wadeview Park, Delaney Park. You're just close to everything. In this area, the houses are built in like the 30s, 40s, some of them in the 20s, and a lot of them have been remodeled, but really you're buying proximity in this area. You're getting really close to the ORMC, you're close to downtown and kind of everything that's going on in the area, and you're seeing a big turnover in terms of the real estate in this area because a lot of people are buying these older houses and remodel them. It's pretty cool. Dude, why is it that we're always shooting in the rain? I don't even...
It's nice every other day than when we shoot.
I like basically show houses in the sun and then shoot content in the rain. That's basically my life. So finishing up the Soto District, the prices ranges kind of are between the mid 300s all the way up to $1 million, and not as many teardowns in this area, a lot more like remodels than anything else. But there's a lot of things up and down Orange Ave here that are getting torn down in terms of businesses. So you've got new coffee shops and a new Target and a lot of new retail coming to this area. So it makes like living south of downtown really popular. And so it's definitely something you want to check out, especially if you're cool with sort of that older vibe of the house, but you want the new amenities of everything else. So that's our trip around Orlando, finding some of the hidden gems that exist that are outside of the suburbs that are a little closer to downtown. So if you're looking to navigate that space downtown, I'd love to be your real estate resource of choice. My team and I, we're helping people from all over the country and all over the world relocate to Orlando. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're putting out content every single week. Follow me over on Instagram because I'm putting out content every single day about life in Orlando. We'll see you guys on the next video.